Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365.com, the podcast. I'm Jared.
Hi, I'm Terry.
Today, we have a fun episode for you. We're going to do our 2022 haunt scoring updates. What our scores mean, what we're looking for, stuff like that. You like your nails?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So, let's watch our new commercial so you can check out some of our fine gear and get ready for the haunt season. Here we go. Damn, that's a nice commercial.
You did good.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, so feel free to click the link in the description below. Have some pretty fun gear, not just logo wear, but some haunt shirts. Start the team hayride movement. Because everyone has their favorite part of the haunt, so now you can
Right.
flash it. All right, so let's get into our ideas for the 2022 haunt scoring for our highway to the haunts. Yep. All right, so
I cannot wait to get out there.
September 10th. We are getting there faster than. Not really. It's taking forever.
It is taking forever.
I just want to get into the fog. You could probably tell I sound different this week. It's I'm a little under the weather. It's not COVID. I tested negative.
I didn't say anything.
All right, so basically, how we're gonna break down the scoring this year is by each attraction is gonna have 10 scores. We got the 10 because we figured in the last 6 years we've been missing some of the scoring, or really just we were only focused on 5 categories when a lot more goes into a haunt. Then after the attractions, we're going to do 5 scorings for the whole haunt as itself.
Right.
And then we're going to give away 4 awards at the end of the season with a new top 5 list.
Correct.
All right. So let's go into the individual scores. We'll see what they mean. And let's do it. First one up, actors. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that text yet or not, but we're definitely keeping the blood splats. Actors, how involved are the actors? How good are the actors?
How long they stay in character and make sure they're not on their cell phones.
Well, that only really happened once, so hopefully we'll be good with that. But I mean, what are they bringing to the table? Are they in position? Did they reset to position? Stuff like that.
Yes.
Next up is duration. Is your walkthrough a little 30-second walkthrough? Or is it like a 20-minute walkthrough? I mean, it doesn't have to be the length of time, but how duration is more about feel. You could be in a haunted attraction for about
A minute.
3 minutes, and it could feel like you're in there for 20.
Right.
So I think duration's important. It's not how long we're in there; it's how long it feels we're in there. Next up, fear factor. This I gauge off of her. I gauge
How
off
much
of
on the chicken?
I gauge off of other people in our group. I like going through alone, but I also like going through with people so I can watch what they're doing. You might get me, but if I had to rate fear factor for everything, everyone's getting 1 star.
Yeah, it's very rare that you get startled.
Well, we've been doing it long enough. All right. Next up is very important, and we pride ourselves on being mainly for the haunters. So your basic review probably won't have this because they don't understand how important it is, but we're going to go with lighting. Lighting can make or break a scene. It can make it look terrible. Legends of Fear, how you guys doing? Thanks for stopping by. Lighting can make or break your scene.
That is true.
How many times have we seen just shit hanging somewhere? Like, wow, that looks really dumb. Then at night, the lights are on. It looks fantastic.
Yes.
Lighting's super important. Next up, makeup, costume. Not everyone's in a costume, not everyone's in makeup, so I combine the two. How do the actors look? Honestly, you don't need super detail when they're inside the black because the lights will help and everything, but you're still going to have your, run through the midway people.
Mm-hmm.
What do they look like? How's the detail look? Stuff like that. Next up, originality. Did you copy the haunt next to you? Did you South Jersey Jason?
Hello.
Or now the Allentown Annihilator? I came up with that. I'm coining it. Fuck 'em. So, originality, I mean, yes, there's a lot of attractions that are the same, but what did you do differently to bring yours to the table? Stuff like that.
I agree.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. Pleasure to see you in our fine space. Next up, props. We used to do animatronics, but there's so much more to a haunted attraction than just animatronics. And I'm not honestly a huge fan of them. They're fun to look at, but actors will pull the scare off 10 times over 10 over an animatronic. But props could be also set design, arms and limbs, animatronics. This really groups it up into one piece. All right, but props, everything that goes into the haunt, stuff like that. Animatronics, body parts, weird stringy stuff that gets in your hair,
Yes.
shock panels, things like that.
The poof of air.
The poof of air, yes.
That always gets me.
Next up, scenes. What's your scene show? Do your scenes interact with your other scenes? Do you have just one scene per haunt? I mean,
Right. Does it tell a story?
does your scenes tell the story you're trying to tell? How detailed are your scenes? Things like that.
Yes.
That's stuff we're looking at. Scenes is probably the biggest one for me. Next up, special effects. Do you have fire? Do you have strobe lights, dark lights?
Strobe lights.
I just said strobe
Oh.
lights.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Shut up. I hate you.
All right. So, special effects, just like a movie, they have special effects, stuff like that. Okay. Music, sound effects. One of the biggest components of a haunted attraction.
Right.
I'm all for both.
Yes.
There's some people against music, especially copyright music. I'm all for it. If you can pull it off and not afraid, like I said, one of my favorite experiences was running through Frightmare Asylum with the Dropkick Murphys blasting in the front room. But then you have sound effects. Sound effects will add to your lighting. Sound effects means less designing. If you got some creepy stuff going on with the sound
Mhm.
and the lighting's right, your detail doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to notice it.
That is true.
So that's our 10 for each haunted attraction we're walking through in 2022, and then we'll, of course, give an overall. All right, so we're also live on Instagram if I forgot to mention that before. It's okay.
That's okay.
It is what it is. All right, so that's the haunted attraction scoring. Everything makes sense?
It does.
Can you think of anything else to add?
No.
Good, because we've been working on that for 8 months. I may change the
The font.
font. We'll see. I don't know. You guys let us know when you watch this what you guys think of the font. All right, so the haunted attractions are going to carry the most weight with us because that's why we're going. But there's other people that go to these that want a deeper experience. So we're going to add some scores that will not really reflect how we award at the end of the year. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. The first one I'm going to look at for the overall haunt experience is activities. A lot of places have games,
Like they're midway.
midway, escape rooms, stuff like that, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
See what else they bring to the table. It just offers another look into the haunts other than us hardcore haunted attraction fans.
Yeah, because people sometimes have people that go in their group that don't want to go in.
Right.
Mm.
All right. Next up, atmosphere. Is it fun to be there? Does it feel like scary out there? Does it feel fun out there? How does it feel out there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Because people want to hang around if it's fun.
Yes. People want to spend money if it's fun.
Yes.
All right. Next up, entertainment. Do you have queue line entertainment? Are there films to watch? Do you have a DJ? Stuff like that.
Or
Stuff that keeps your mind off that 2 hour line you're sitting in to get through the attraction.
right, or a band.
Stage, band.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, food.
Food. Fried Oreos.
At fried Oreos, or what do they have? Because really, I'm already fed most of the times before
Right.
getting there, but I want to show off what they have to offer for that, because that could be a family night out. I mean, the kids get out of school, mom and dad get out of work, they head right to the haunt. They got to eat.
Yeah,
So that
and there's some haunts that we were told we must have. There are certain things.
yeah, so that'll be part of the food score. Next up, just a wrap up of their haunted attractions. I mean, this is gonna carry the most weight when it comes to our finals.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like if your 5 walkthroughs were outstanding and there's no food, I'm not docking you points for that because we're for the haunters, not for the family.
Exactly.
And we've always rated accordingly. All right, so man,
Mm. You have a head cold.
I do have a head cold. This is crazy. I'm drinking out of the old school Terror Behind the Walls mug. I miss Terror Behind the Walls so much. But we're gonna check out Halloween nights this year.
Yes.
We'll see.
I
We will
figure
see.
it's an experience we can go just once.
Mhm.
We have to expand our
I'm not putting it down.
horizons.
I've never been there.
Right. Go in with an open mind.
All right. So after the attraction scoring and the haunt scoring, we're gonna do awards like we did last year. Now here's a copy of the Haunt of the Award, Haunt of the
Haunt of the year.
Haunt of the Year award. As you can see, it's blank because we haven't figured that out yet. We need haunt season to start, but these look much better than last year's. So we're gonna be doing Haunt of the Year, Attraction of the Year, Hayride of the Year, and Fan Voted of the Year.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, that's a fun one. This will open September 10th on our website. It's very easy. You click and write in what you want. You can also vote on any social media. I'll keep them all together.
Yeah.
All right, so
Mm.
to recap last year, Haunt of the Year 2021 went to Reaper's Revenge. Attraction of the Year went to Brighton Asylum at Brighton Asylum. Hayride of the Year went to Field of Screams. Fan voted Haunt of the Year went to Bloodshed Farms last year.
Which theirs is still here, right?
Yes, it is. Maybe I'll bring it with us to Grin's house and have him deal with it. All right, so we're also starting something new this year. These won't be awards, but just stuff we'll make for, certain haunts social media.
Okay.
So here's Halloween Haunts 365.com's top 5. So we'll pick our top 5 favorite. We'll vote on it, and then we'll send these out as JPEGs to the haunts.
Mm-hmm.
Just a cool top list. I think top lists are fun.
That's some mighty good artwork there.
I'm getting there. I don't like the 2022 though. I'll figure something out. Well, that's how we plan on scoring. the 2022 season. I mean, this isn't a long video. We definitely want to keep everything haunt related right now. And I'm leaving for like 2 weeks straight, so interviews are going to be a real pain in the ass to get done. We also have a ton of preview shows coming up. Hey, Ben. Um, the Haunt Barbecue, which looking kind of suspect, but that's okay. We'll figure something out forever, whoever's coming. Um, yeah, I'm just excited to get out there.
I
Excited
know.
to have fun. Can't wait to see what all the hard work led to this year.
It'll be exciting.
It is. It is. Be a good time. Can't wait to see what changed. Can't wait to see all our friends.
Mm-hmm.
We have our schedule about 99.9% done. I'm waiting for 2 haunts to update their schedule, just to make sure that they'll be open when we scheduled. And we're good, man. Just going through what we're going to score on this season. It's a little different than the following. Plus, when people complain about our scoring, I could revert them to this video. Like, this is why we score the way we score.
That is true, because there's always going to be a complaint.
Yep, that's fine. Fuck them.
Can't please everyone.
No. So, make sure you get online. Check the social medias of all your favorite haunts. A lot of tickets have gone on sale. It's time to move. I mean, we're at July 23rd right now. So in a month, we will be 2 weeks away from haunt season. So really, only 4 more shows until like the real preview shows start.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Crazy. It's been fun. Hope you like these little shows too. I mean, there's not a lot going on. I don't want to break haunt news or anything. We should have some more HHN announcements. We have a guy heading over there for us.
Yeah. We
So,
can't make it this year.
nah. The only way I'm getting there is if Freddy House is there. And that's not looking right. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up because we're just rambling. But this has been Halloween Haunts, 365.com, the podcast, where every day is haunt season. Goodbye.
Bye.